Good day everyone, welcome back to the channel. I trust that you're doing well. In this video we're going to take a look at the price action of Theta and do a bit of a follow-up from the last analysis and take a look and see where price action is at after that nasty dump we saw to the downside. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tick that bell for notifications, and let's get into the video. And here we have Theta up on the daily chart in TradingView. And on my last analysis, I was looking for upside price action, and I do see that we got that. However, for those of you that have been following along with my analysis, you know that I've been rattling on and on and on about the 0.5 of the Fibonacci retracement. Back here, we see this big lightsaber pushing off of that, devastating move to the downside. After price tried to recover, we see several wicks getting up above that area here, but no daily candle body closures, and eventually price did fail to the downside, leaving the overall greater downtrend intact, and then closing in on lower lows just back here before attempting this rally to the upside. We do see that price action did shoot to the upside. I was looking for that, but again, we got another wick up to that 0.5 and then a giant engulfing candle to the downside. Now, in all fairness, Bitcoin dumped to the downside. We had some FUD come into the market, over leveraged traders, all kinds of things going on. The rest of the market dumped, and as a consequence, Theta followed suit. But it is interesting that Theta reached almost to the perfectly to the touch on the 0.5, and that's where on this chart in particular the downside was initiated from, and that's why I do rattle on about these levels. And the 0.5 is a big area for me, and that's why, you know, if we had seen a daily candle body close up above that on strong convincing volume, that would be signaling a major change of behavior, that whoever's selling this area here, or whatever bot or algorithms programmed to that level, would have been telling us that perhaps it was no longer present there. Instead, we got a massive rejection, and it came in on pretty strong convincing volume, and Theta's just been droopy ever since, and just resting on support right now, as this is the area of support to the downside that I've been watching, and that is around the $6.50 mark. We see it serving as support in this area here. We see it in this area here as well. We see some wicks getting up to it here as resistance after this dump. We do see some wicks wicking up above it here, and then prior to that, we see it serving as support back here. So it is a pretty significant level of support. And if Theta begins to lose this support, then over time, it's likely going to come down and test this liquid zone down below here again, with the top side coming in around that $4 mark and the bottom side around $3.50. So I'd certainly be watching those areas if Theta continues to roll over here. As of right now, it's holding on to that level of support just barely alongside of the rest of the market, and it's going to be a very interesting week coming up here to see what Bitcoin decides to do alongside the rest of the market as well. So areas to the upside that I'll be watching, if Theta is able to hang on to support in this area here and begin to grind its way to the upside, I'm going to be watching first and foremost the 0.382 of the Fibonacci retracement. That's coming in around $8.25. If Theta works its way back up there and starts closing dailies above that level there, then likely it'll be ready to come up and test the 0.5 once again. And as you all well know, my condition remains the absolute same. I want to see a candle body close above that 0.5, and I'd like to see that come in on strong volume, and that is a major level for me. And if that is to happen, then I'd say that Theta has stuck in its macro low at that point in time. I'd be confident that it did, and the next area I'd be watching is the 0.618 of the Fibonacci retracement, and that is coming in around that $11 mark. And of course, this will likely depend upon the rest of the market, Bitcoin, the new trading week coming up, so we'll see what happens with all of that. But those will be my conditions. So if Theta starts to take out support, which it's resting upon now, let's pay attention to that liquid zone. Top side, $4. Bottom side, around the $3.50 mark. Getting up above that, 0.382. Coming in around $8.25. Getting above that, let's look for that closure above the 0.5 of the Fibonacci retracement, and then things would be looking good at that point in time. Anyhow, hope you're all doing well out there. Looking forward to seeing the next one, and until I do, have yourself a powerful day.